What's up, guys? It's Vezza. Today we're playing some Black Ops 2. I might be recording some Halo 4 campaign with Brendan, or Cesta 11. I've played with him before on Halo. I think it's on the old channel, but we didn't really do the campaign. Might even start from the beginning and go for Legendary. We did Heroic and got like almost halfway, but maybe this time we'll go the whole way. And apparently this is automatically reducing the game sound. We'll try that setting. I haven't tried it in a while. I didn't really like it at first, but when I'm doing a solo commentary, that actually probably be fine. Let me know in the comments below if it's annoying to have it that way, because I could see it being annoying to have the game volume fluctuating. So we'll see. Actually, the game volume is a bit too loud. Actually, quite a bit too loud. I usually have it and is right at zero gain. I want it at 0. -8 should be fine. Yeah, that sounds about right. My headset's a bit too loud though. Alright, I'm trying on 4 sensitivity because that is what Optic Murph was playing on, and I was watching his stream. The Optic House is now in there, or in their house. But was I talking about something? Oh right, Halo 4 might be coming, so I might be recording that with Brennan. So you can look out for that if you want to. What else? Assassin's Creed 3 I'll probably still stream though. That's what I wanted to get out.
Kill confirmed.
I think for AR and sitting back, the 4 sensitivity might work, but not for running around with an SMG. We'll try though.
Care package inbound. Kill confirmed.
But today I want to talk about next-gen consoles again, because there's some big information that just came out. Now this is going to come out the next day. So if you watch yesterday's commentary, it was a long one and it was all about next-gen consoles. So if you watch that, that'll set you up great for this commentary right here. So if you haven't watched that yet, go back and watch that and then come back to this one. Or actually, if you go to the end of this video, maybe I'll throw up a link in the description as well. Go to the end of this video, it actually will have a annotation you can click as well. Or I'll put an annotation right now, or the description. Just check anything somewhere on this page you're looking at. You just have to search for it. There's going to be a link to the yesterday's commentary about next-gen consoles. Not the Wii U. So if you want to talk about Wii U, go somewhere else. Probably just live under a rock for 10 years. Maybe Nintendo will come out with something big. But anyway, so Microsoft has announced that, or they haven't announced yet. They're planning to announce it later today. Now, if you don't know, most technology, most tech stuff is in California. So currently it is, I have it on my clock on my computer. Currently it is 1:54 p.m. So it's pretty early in the day over on the West Coast yonder. And so that's where Xbox is stationed. So if they were going to host an event, it would be later today, because not when everyone is at work.
Be advised, hostile lightning strike.
So yeah, it's probably gonna be a little bit later. But some pretty nice sources, and when I mean nice, I mean like trustworthy. Some pretty trustworthy sources have confirmed, or they supposedly have confirmed, that Xbox is basically correcting every single mistake they made at E3, like now. That's what they're doing. So they're taking away the DRM, the whole use games. They're also taking away let me pull it up. I think I had it pulled up actually. Give me a minute. Go to my page, I should have it. And it is right here. So Game Informer, and a couple other sites. You can check them out on my Twitter if you look. But it actually, well, this is not the good one. The good one actually had this one. This one actually had exactly what they're fixing, what they're not doing that. So So here we go. This is what they're fixing. No more always online requirement. A lot of people are getting angry about that. I don't really care because most of the games I play, I'm online anyway, or because I play multiplayer games mostly. But I am trying to switch to playing some single-player games on the next gen, so I guess that's good for me as well. The console no longer has to check in every 20 hours. That kind of 24 hours, sorry. That kind of has to go with the other one hand in hand, but basically they were going to require the console to have to like check in to Microsoft's like database to make sure that it was still online, that sort of thing. And they withdrawed that, along with having to be always on in general. All game discs will, on the Xbox One work on the Xbox 360. I mean, oops, sorry, other way around. I'm stupid. All previous Xbox 360 games will be able to be played on the Xbox 720. Now they haven't said the way this is going to work. They say discs, but in my opinion, I don't know if that may be entirely true. We'll have to wait until the actual Microsoft press conference. I'll update this the links in the description. If there is a Microsoft press conference, I'll put an annotation at the very beginning and I'll also put a link in the description. I'll also probably change the title. So you can look for that. Authentication, like, I think what that means is the authentication not the 24-hour thing. The authentication when you first purchase the console is no longer required. Like, you don't have to. It's not like buying. If you bought a PC game before, you don't have to authenticate it like you do with like World of Warcraft is an example of that. You don't have to authenticate the key, because you obviously bought the console. So the internet connection is only required initially when setting up the console, which I understand. In case there's software updates, it's kind of like if you buy a keyboard, a new keyboard. The software included on the CD-ROM, actually some of them stopped doing this, but the software included is probably already outdated, so you don't want to install it from the CD-ROM. Go to the website. So that makes sense. I could see that. Makes a lot of sense, and this makes it seem more like a PC, which is a good thing. So. So all downloaded games will function the same whether offline or online. Before, since you couldn't go offline, there was no option, but now they will function the same. Obviously, you won't be able to play Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer if you're not online, but like you know what they're trying to say. Don't troll me and them. What is this? This is from Kotaku. I'll link this one because it will be easier to follow. No additional restrictions on trading or used games, so that goes with, you know what I said, they're going to drop that. Also, region locks have been dropped. I'm not sure, I guess this could be true, but it's going to take a minute to get this set up with a lot of places they originally said weren't going to get the Xbox One, now they are. What that means is probably some of those places are a little bit angry at Microsoft, so it might take them a little while to get those relationships back in order, but I think once they do that, we'll have it set. But today they're not. It's not like they've solved all these problems today. What they're saying is they're going to be solving these problems. Some of them they probably have solved. I would assume that the 360 discs working is pretty easy to solve because all they have to do is allow it. I'm pretty sure it was actually harder to not allow it than allow it. So that's just my thought, but maybe that's not true. So like they're saying that this comes under this change came about because they were under heavy criticism from people at E3 because of what they said there, and they also mentioned that the PS4, many PS4 people that were going to buy the PS4 complained enough, so they went ahead and said that they would address these problems. Or some of these aren't really problems. Like it doesn't mean that the console is not going to work. It's not like they applied like a patch to the console. It just means, you know, they're because the consoles aren't done. That's the good news about E3. Most of the stuff there. That's why like the games were shown on a PC, because the console's not done. So how are you supposed to show it on the console if the console's not done? So that's good. That shows that Microsoft is fixing the problem and that you probably should buy an Xbox One. Really, it doesn't seem like the PlayStation 4 now has any advantage over the PlayStation 4 anymore, so you're better off buying the Xbox One, it seems like. Now, So I don't know. At least for me, that I was right on the fence, and now it appears that I'm off the fence, back on Microsoft's side again. Not that I have like any affiliation with Microsoft. I'm not sponsored by them. Well, I don't know if you can be sponsored by Microsoft, but I don't think you can. But as far as I know, but I also am not biased. I just want the better console, and the Xbox 720 looked like I mean, the Xbox One and the PS4 pretty much looks very similar to me, except for these problems addressed right here. And Xbox One also had some promising things that I did like more about it, which is the controller. I also really like the idea of Halo 5. I've been getting more into the Halo games, so that's good news for me as well. And also, I really like I think the console looks better, but also the Microsoft rather has signed a agreement with Twitch TV, which is what I use to live stream, so that you can live stream directly from the Xbox. Now, I mean, if I buy an Elgato type device, then if that's even needed anymore, then I will use that probably, because it'll probably be better quality stream and stuff. But if it's not, then, or if I don't need it, then I'll just use the Xbox One built-in thing. And also, like, the app will probably run a little bit better on the Xbox 720, I'd assume, because since it can just, you could be live streaming and then check on your stream easier is what I mean. Necessarily the app won't work any better on one of the consoles, but I have a feeling like checking the stream, which I do pretty often. I make sure I'm actually live, so then in case something went wrong, then I can fix that. I'm actually liking the sensitivity, by the way.
Waiting orders.
Maybe once I think it just takes me a little bit to get used to it. This is coming from a guy that's always played on the highest sensitivity possible. So tuning it down actually does seem to have made me more accurate, I would say.
Hellstorm missile awaiting orders. Kill confirmed.
Apparently these guys
Lightning strike
heard
on
me.
standby.
I mean, that guy honestly should have heard me the first time, but I'm surprised he was
Lightning strike
okay.
inbound. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Negative effects.
Let's go for
Missile inbound.
Want to get paid? Move it.
like a lot of times I switch put on the lightning strike simply because I don't really like the sentry gun stuff, because I know that it'll be destroyed like 10 seconds by an EMP grenade. But then at the same time, I never get any kills with my lightning strikes or hellstorm missiles, so there's really no point in me using that as well. Anyways, guys, this is going to be a short commentary. We'll go ahead and cut it off here, but I wanted you guys... Well, I don't think it's actually that short. Yeah, it's about the length of an average commentary. But I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Check the links below. I'll update, like I said, I'll update the links. Actually, I'll probably... the links will already be updated, because remember, this is going to come out the day after the other commentary. So, Microsoft would have already had their supposed press conference anyway. If they don't have the press conference, then this is all rumors, but they still could be true, even if they are just rumors. And Microsoft, oh, I thought I had bullets left. I guess I didn't. I like picking up guns. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you guys later. Hey guys, it's Vezza. Just real quick, okay, so this is actually continuing, or this is gonna be part of the commentary that I just had. Now, I just had this realization. I just ended the recording, actually. It's the same game, if you can tell. But anyway, I had this realization. What if Microsoft meant to do this? Now, just listen real quick. Now, I could be completely wrong, but this is just me guessing here. What if Microsoft purposely, because a lot of this stuff, I was just looking back at the site, all this the always on thing and the console no longer, the console checking in every 24 hours, those are really weird things. Like, where did Microsoft come up with this stuff? It would have made more sense if they didn't have this stuff, wouldn't have thought about this stuff. So what I think, here's my theory here. What if Microsoft meant to do this? What at E3 they planned to say all this stuff, like it's always going to be on, everything like that. They even mentioned it earlier than that. But then, just so they could come later on, after they knew they'd get heavy criticism. Because, everyone there should have known they would have got heavy criticism. So maybe they knew they would get heavy criticism, because of course they would, for doing all this weird stuff and the region locks and everything like that. And then they wanted to, you know, take away all that stuff maybe a week after E3, which it is, just so they can prove to like the world and like show off that they listen to the people. Maybe they didn't even have all this stuff in place. Maybe they don't have to reverse anything. Maybe they had planned this all along, so like the Xbox 360 games already are working on the Xbox One, or at least they plan to. Maybe this is just all a plan. Now, if it is, Microsoft this could pay off and it could not. Because if you think about it, the PlayStation 4 people that have already decided, you know what, go on PlayStation 4. Some people have already done pre-orders. I don't know if they can get returns on pre-orders. I'm not sure how that works. But also some people are like, just switch. Like, they will not switch back now. But in a way, this could pay off because a lot of people are now like, whoa, Microsoft listens to the community really well. They just reversed all the bad stuff and now it's good. There's nothing bad about the Microsoft Xbox One. So, I don't know. That was just my thought. I just randomly came up with this. I was just like looking at the stuff and I was like, wait a minute. I have a theory. So, look at me. Sherlock Holmes over here, just excellent detective work. And so, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next commentary. Just wanted to add this to the other end. Oh, and sorry the fan's on. I turned it back on because I thought I was done commentating. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, and peace. Have a good day.